In this guide, we are going to look at the best breathing practices for an effective freestyle stroke, focusing on rhythm and oxygen management. Timing is essential for breathing. You must time your breathing perfectly with the arm rotations and body movements in order to get enough oxygen and avoid feelings of panic. To do this, simply make sure to follow the movement of the hand when turning to breathe. As the hand leaves the water, your mouth should leave the water at the exact same time to take a breath, and as the hand recovers through the air, travelling past the face, you should put your face back into the water at the exact same time. This way, the breathing window is maximised to take the exact same amount of time as an arm recovery for maximum oxygen intake and a relaxed experience. There are two types of breathing for all strokes. Explosive breathing is where you hold your breath and explode the air in one go just before taking the next breath. Trickle breathing is where you trickle the air out at a steady pace whilst the face is submerged so the air is expelled evenly. Trickle breathing is most advisable to stay relaxed in freestyle and is the main method we condone. Take a deep, sharp breath when your face is clear of the water, taking in as much air as possible whilst remaining comfortable. As the face re-enters the water, simply breathe out what you have breathed in to make space for the next breath. Sigh the air out at a steady pace, making sure you do not expel it all too fast. Then, as you are approaching the next breath, explode what is left in your lungs as your mouth breaks the seal of the water so that you have plenty of space for the next breath. Make sure you spend your time inhaling when the mouth is clear of the water and not exhaling, as this is the only time you can take in fresh oxygen and time is limited. Effective breathing in freestyle should be a very subtle movement, in that the body, legs and arms should all be moving in the exact same rhythmic way as they do when you do not turn to take a breath. Do not over-rotate the body or lift your head. Simply rotate the head in perfect timing with the body whilst keeping a neutral spine. Make sure the stroke still flows when you turn to take a breath. Be sure not to come to a dead stop or to rush the breath. Effective breathing should fit into the stroke regardless of speed, without any jerky or prolonged movements to allow the stroke to flow. Be careful not to let the leading arm drop too quickly when you turn to breathe. By taking your focus and vision away from what is happening under you, sometimes inconsistencies and breaks in the stroke creep in, which cause the stroke to break. Once you have the breathing mechanics mastered, start trying to keep one eye under the water when you turn to take a breath. This minimizes any extra body rotation and other breathing faults by creating a trough or bow wave in the water for you to breathe into. To the observer, it will appear as if you are in fact breathing under the waterline itself. This technique only works if you keep your head low. If you lift it too high, your head will not make the trough and you will most likely swallow water. We now have a perfect breathing action for effective freestyle technique. Next, why not check out the guide on body position, arms or legs?